the situation escalated very quickly early in the day. What's the situation now?
Well, you can see still scores of protesters behind me in this Yuen Long area, which is just next to the MTR subway station in northern Hong Kong. So the crowd has visibly thinned compared to this afternoon, and also the mood is less tense compared to this afternoon as well. But you still see scores of protesters facing off against riot police as well as other police officers here in Yuen Long. Police are saying today is that this assembly here in northern Hong Kong is illegal because under the territory's public order ordinance, anyone seeking to organize as well as a gathering must seek a police letter of no objection, and the police commissioner may reject any form of public gathering under the grounds of national security or for public safety reasons. And without this permission, the gathering here today in Yuen Long is considered an unlawful assembly, and anyone caught participating in this assembly could face up to 5 years in jail. And so because reasons given by the police for rejecting permission for today's gathering is because they said that due to recent incidents in Hong Kong, and also because of the city's social climate, as they put it. And organizers, they also said that organizers are not able to control the protesters here, and also that the roads here in Yuen Long are very narrow, and that they will not be able to control the thousands of protesters who are expected to gather here. But tense scenes earlier here today. There were some clashes between protesters as well as the police. There was a throwing of some tear gas as well as a pepper spray by the police. But more than just the authorities, the protesters here are also afraid of white thugs descending on them, as what happened last week. If you recall, just last week there was a group of thugs wearing white, and they were armed. They came here to Yuen Long MTR station, and they beat up protesters here as well. So every now and then we have protesters coming up to me telling me that they've spotted a group of men in white and telling us to be where they are, telling us to be careful and stuff like that. So it's a very tense situation, not just for the authorities, but also for thugs as well.
Jeremy, given that this is an illegal protest and the crowds appear to have thinned since this afternoon, can we anticipate then that this clearing operation that has started, about to start, will proceed in a smoother fashion?
Well, there have been reports that the clearance operation has started, but from what I can see right now, it's not really, clearance operations hasn't really started along this street I am right now. But of course, I've seen protesters putting up some makeshift barricades across the streets as well. But as we've seen in the protests over the last 2 months, most of them start off peacefully, but they descended into violence later in the night. So it's still anyone's guess what's going to happen tonight. Some protesters will definitely stay on through the night.